Which kind of volume be this? Volume where they change. Yeah, I've done a lot. I've done a lot in my life, and I'm so proud. Trust me. A lot of young people will love to look up to me. Things where I don't do. They won't do they are even doing better. Trust me. So I'm happy. I'm happy about uh the impact. The impact I put on some people, young and older people. Yeah. I'm happy. Now, if you know me, you go know. If you've been following me, you go know say I don't dey down for a while. Down. Like I no wan work again. I no wan do anything. No be say I plan am o. Eh? But na situation, na condition, na health. So I calm down, may I get better before I start struggling. And trust me, I will never struggle again in my life. I made that promise to myself and to my children. I will never struggle. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much. Yeah. Shoki Lobelge, keep it short and simple. Obelge, yeah. So I'm here today to talk about my dream as a 60-year-old plus man. Yes. Yeah. I'm thinking of two things, but I'm going to talk about one thing now. Because now I'm a pensioner. I'm medically retired. I'm a pensioner. So once you're a pensioner, you don't have to struggle, especially when you don't have that health to be struggling. You don't have to do it. Trust me. Just take life easy. You understand? Just take life easy. I'm not looking for money anymore. I don't have money and I'm not looking for any. All I want to do is just shop. Food. Have good food. I don't want to suffer. Like, suffer in the sense like there's no food. I'm thinking about shaving before I go out today. No, I mean this evening. I might shave, I might leave it like this. Because when I shave, I'm gonna look young. And I don't like looking young. That's one of the reasons that I wear my wedding ring all the time to let people know that I'm a mature man. Oh, I'm married. Oh, I'm loyal. Oh, I love my wife. Trust me. Even though my wife is not living with me now, but we are still parents. We still act as parents. You understand? That's more important. That's even more to be a parent or parents to beautiful children is more important to me than wedding, wedding anniversary, birthday, or any other thing. Trust me. I know it might not make sense to most people. Sometimes I talk out of line. Yeah. I do so to confuse people. Yeah. There's no way you can study media and communications. I don't know how to talk. If you don't know how to talk as a communicator, then it's not your job. It's not your waiting. It's not your. Sorry, talent. I'm having hiccup. It's not your talent now if you don't know how to talk. Moving on. I want to restart or reload or start again a talk show, the Role Model Show. Maybe I should call this one the Role Model Show Reloaded or the Role Model Show uh, Part 2. The Role Model Show 1 was successful. So I want to call, I know I've stopped for a long time. I had abandoned it for a very, very long time. So I want to start again, because now I feel like my voice is recovering because after COVID took away my voice, my lovely voice, my nice voice. It took it off. It took away my sense of humor too. Trust me. But I'm coming back bit by bit. Inshallah, I will be there one day. So, Role Model Show, we start very shortly from December. I think I've predicted the date that I'm starting. But trust me, anything can happen. I can change the date anytime. You understand? You understand? As brain jota data, you understand? I can change the date, but I don't see that happening. It will happen in December on the date I mentioned, or on the proposed date, or unpredictable day. But it's going to be in December. Nothing will happen in December. Yeah. That December, that month is here to stay. I'm feeling healthier. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling grateful to God Almighty and to everyone that's been supporting me. Good friends. Go buy am for market too. So, respect. And funny enough, most of my friends are older than me, but they still roll with me. You understand? And some of my friends are even younger than me. They still roll, or I roll with them. You understand? So, watch out for the Role Model Show. Yeah, the Role Model Show will be based on people who are doing wonderfully well for the country or countries, for the nation or nations, for younger people who are role models, whether they recognize it or they don't. If I see you doing something great that I think young people should look up to. When I say young people, not necessarily young people, even other adults will look forward to. They want to be like you. When I notice them, I call them, I interview them, I talk to them, and I broadcast the interview with lots of people, both young and adults in the world. Like I said, being role model doesn't have to be you only or mainly have to be role model to the younger ones. No, you can be role model to even people older than you. It means your ways are clean. Everything you do, people should listen to and imitate or look up to. Yeah. When I was a boy, I used to have role models. Let me tell you, maybe one or two or many. As far as I can remember, it's been over a long time since I've been young, innit? Because you can't call me young now. Yes, I'm younger than some people, but you still can't call me young people. I'm not under youth label. You understand? Agbalagba, Agbalagbi. Yes, I am. But when I was younger, I think I lost my dad at the age of, not my age. My dad died, I think, 33 or 34 or 35. I can't remember really, but he was young when he died. So he was my role model. Then, after he died, I focused or I pinpointed new role models. One, you know, I'm in shock now because this man I wanted to mention is dead now. Captain Onodeko. Captain Onodeko. He was a pilot. He wasn't my brother, he wasn't my uncle, but he lived in my area. And I see him going to work, facing his work, looking sharp. You know, somebody who was a pilot, you know how pilot look. This man was handsome, naturally handsome. This man always dressed smart, neat. You know, he worked for Nigeria Airways in those days. I think so. Yeah. I think yeah. And the man, when in the street, I see him when he's going to work and when he's coming back from work, looking sharp in his uniform. From that day, I love that uniform. I love the man so much. It was like my mom knew that I love this man and sister too. So they talked to him about bringing me to England. To God be the glory. The man agreed. He brought me to England. He flew, he was in service. And I was a member of, I was going to say crew member. I was passenger on his plane. And he looked after me. He told the air hostesses and air hostess and air hostesses. What am I thinking of? Yeah, he told them to look after me, introduce me as his brother or something like that. So they look after me. They brought me to England. Yeah. And when I came to England, I remember when this was in 1986. So when I came to the airport, I even stood, you know, pilots, they have a special place where they will go through for their stamp. Whatever they give them, maybe visa or whatever they give me, or whatever they call it. So he took me with him. He says, just come behind me. And I got there. I stood behind me. He had my passport. They stamped my passport. They did everything. The only question I remember the answer was, they said, oh, who is the owner of this passport? So he turned back. He just bent aside so that they can see my face. He said, come to front. They want to talk to me. And they didn't even talk to me. They just look at me and just do whatever they want to do. I didn't even know that they were stamping, they were giving me visa. I didn't know. I was so young and stupid at that time. I didn't know. It was when we came out of the airport and we were waiting for our black taxi or black cab. You know, black taxi. Yeah, black taxi. To pick us. Then I asked my uncle, Egbon, Ah, well, she was. I can't remember how I phrased that question, but basically, I was trying to find out that have I got the visa or not, or if they've refused me because I know they've told me that they can give me visa or send me back home. So this my uncle, lovely man. He just smiled. He said, "Of course they've given you visa now." Then he said, "Bah." He handed over my passport to me. He said, "Look at it." I was so happy. Very good man. Um, he was my role model. I chose him because I wanted to be like him. True story, oh, I wanted to be like him. And when I came here, I wanted to study piloting. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's true. That's what I came here for. So, say 2 weeks after I landed in the UK, I enrolled for flight operations at the City of London Universities. You know the one in Minories or Tower Bridge. I enrolled there. So I passed it. I passed the exam. Then I was going for the second course, which was or which is private pilot licenses (PPL). The money was so much. That's private pilot license. And after that, I will go for commercial pilot license. But the next one was PPL. But the money was so much and I couldn't afford it. How much do you think? Can everybody guess how much my poor mother gave me to come to England? Just shaking the money. I thank her. I thank her. And I made sure that I paid her back. Trust me. Don't let me even talk about it. People might be thinking I'm priding. I'm priding myself too much. You understand? Because I made sure when I became a man, married man, working, especially working with the Ministry of Agriculture, I brought her to England too. That was my promise. So that was my number one. Captain Onodeko, respect to you. May your soul continue to rest in perfect peace. I love you, brother. I know I didn't have time to repay you or to show you how much I appreciate you because when I came here, I was struggling for a long time before I got my paper. You understand? After I got my paper, I don't know. Many things were just happening that I forgot to pay my respect. I'm telling you, I do apologize, even to the family. I apologize to the family. But as long as I'm still alive, one day I'm going to link up and I'm going to come and pay my respect. My due respect to you, to the family, Mrs. Onodeko, and the children. Unfortunately, I might not be able to do a lot now because I don't have a job now, you understand? But I've worked before. So whatever I have, I will come and use it to pay respect. It might not be a law, it might be shikini. Please don't be annoyed with me. It's just, Oyinbo people, then they talk, say, it's the thought that matters. You understand? If you bring flower for a lady to appreciate maybe her love or anything, I know some ladies might not appreciate that, or especially, no disrespect to black women. I know white people always appreciate flowers or cards because they don't think about the money. But some black people, now money they think of. They think say now money be appreciation. But most black people, yeah, I've dated white as well. And I know I remember when I was a DJ, a black girl came, I'm sorry, I said black girl. A white girl liked me, fancied me in the club. And she came to chat me up. And she didn't I, she didn't really chat me up, but she was just nice to me. It was me that took it to a different level. Like, let me date this girl. But unfortunately, things did not go the way I wanted it. She did date me. She just said hello. She was just nice to me. And funny enough, I offered to buy a drink. I offered a drink. And she paid. She paid for the drink. And to me, I actually told her that must have shown how mad I was for a woman to be paying for a drink and my drink. That's unusual from where I come from. You understand? For a woman to pay for my drink and her own drink, that's unusual. And I told her, even I refused, but she insisted. I said, no, 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 no. I will handle it. It's me who's going to pay. And she told me, don't worry. I'm telling you. Anyway, that was it. I'm going to another thing before my children might come across this and be thinking, and their mother too might come across it. But those are the useful time. I was young then. I do apologize. Anyway, who will I say was my second role model? I know I don't even have to say this. My role models are my sister, Sister Debbie, because that woman, she's beautiful in and out, inside and outside. She's beautiful. She helped most of us. She will fight for us, make sure that nobody bullies us or nobody bullies our junior brothers. She will fight. And also, for a woman to, no, she didn't drop out of school. In fact, our mom dropped her from school so that she can look after us, she can support her in her business. So because dad is dead now, my mom, who used to be a full-time housewife, is now the head of the family. You understand? And she couldn't do it alone. For boys, boys in the family who are like five boys. Five boys to look after 5 boys, one girl. Actually, not even one girl. I would like to say two girls because we have one adopted sister. Auntie Taye, may her soul continue to rest in peace. She's gone too. So my sisters, my sister, my brother Midelani, respect, is also late. I don't know why good people die. Yeah, Brother Midelani is also gone. My brother Midelani stood there like a father to me, probably to all of us. He disciplined us. That's why I'm not a bad boy. He would come. My mom would call him, and he would come down and discipline me. Back then, those days, I didn't like the discipline. You understand? But you can understand because I was just a child. I was a boy. I want to enjoy life. I want to do bad stuff like young people do. You understand? But because he was there, he forced himself on me that I know you no go wrong way. No, you must do something. You must achieve something with your life. You must do something. He disciplined me, and thank God I listened. So those two people, Sister Deborah, Badam Delani, they were my role models as siblings. Okay? Now, moving on, who else should I mention? There are so many, I can't remember names. I can't even, because it wasn't planning. If I planned it, I would have written their name down. But now, I can't remember, but there are people like that. So I thank all of them. I thank all the role models that put me or guide me towards the right direction. I hate them. To be honest, I hate them. Sorry, I didn't say I hate them. I hail them. Sorry, you see, this is part of what I'm saying. When you've gone through long COVID, man. But I'm getting better anyway. I'm getting better. So I guess I'm tired. That's why. When I'm tired, because I can't even talk for too long. When I talk for too long, it affects me as well. It affects my health. There was a time when I never used to talk. I never used to be able to talk for more than 10 minutes. Trust me. If I talk for more than 10 minutes, I'll be sick for many days. But Nisi, as you can see, I've talked like 27 minutes now, and I'm still going, and I'm still okay. You understand? And it wasn't like it was prepared. The speech was not prepared. The speech is just coming from everywhere, just coming from wherever it's coming from. It's just a speech in it. You understand? I give thanks to the radio. Yeah, because I was like Odogu. I just hate myself. I was like Odogu now on the radio, working on the radio for more than 15. Is it 15? Or, let me just shorten it to 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. I've worked for the bus company, the bus industry. I was even one of the writers for the bus magazine. You understand? An editor too, or co-editor. Yeah, for the bus magazine, like bus company magazine. So all that, my experience, with the bus, you work with different type, different types of people, different from different culture, different backgrounds. I'm telling you, and I'm happy. I blended with people. Trust me. I did not discriminate, both white and black, Jamaicans, Sierra Leoneans, Somalians, Ghanaians, everybody. I blended with them. They are my friends today. They call me now and they, yeah, big shout out to you, Ken. Ken of Central London. Levi, I hail you, boss. Yeah, and many of them. Peter. Yeah, Peter. I see you. And big shout out to this guy too. What's his name? Apia. I forgot his first name. But those are good friends. And many, many more that I can't remember. Yo, this my Odogu brother too. I even saw your message yesterday. David, my Igbo guy. Trust me. You can tell. You can tell about me. I've had friends from everywhere. You don't see me discriminating. You are Indian, you can't be my friend. You are Pakistan, you can't. No, everybody is my friend. What I look for in friendship is how friendly are you? That's what I look for. That's what attracts me to people. The way you behave, the way you talk. If I notice that if I talk to you, you won't snub me. I will study that. Then come talk to you, become your friend. Because I believe if you do not snub me, that means, yeah, you are like me too. You see, I plan, I plan to talk for half an hour. Now I've gone over half an hour. Let me stop here now. I will do part two. But spread the word. If you like, share this. Tell people about this. Tell people about me. I'm going to be giving awards to role models. Okay? Role models. We can have young role models too, not only adults, young role models and adults, everybody all around the world. You understand? If you are doing well, continue doing well, you will get my award. God bless you. Bye bye. Even though you cannot see me now.